Stop taking their advice. A lot of the time we find ourselves in undesirable circumstances because we kept taking the counsel of a malicious mentor. And for those who aren't familiar with a malicious mentor, it's an envious archetype listed in this book. And it states the malicious mentor is oftentimes a person in a position of leadership, counsel, and guidance. This envious person can be a supervisor, boss, teacher, professor, pastor, deacon, prophet, close friend, or even a family member. Their leadership position makes them exceptionally dangerous because they know how to block your upward mobility by putting a bad word in, not giving you a reference if need be, or in academic settings, grading you harshly. Now, the reason why you have to be exceptionally perceptive when it comes to malicious mentors is because they are often in positions of counsel. And if they have identified you as their target of envy, they will be relentless in their attempts to feed you bad advice. And if you put up any resistance, they will often convince you, no, you can trust me. This is my success rate. These are my success stories. But that does not exempt someone, no matter what position they're in, no matter what title they hold. No one is exempt from human emotions. And most importantly, no one is exempt from harboring feelings of jealousy towards another person, especially if they're portraying traits that they wish that they personally possessed. So even though a malicious mentor may have, testimonials of people that they've assisted in the past, it doesn't negate the stories of those who were given bad advice intentionally because the person in a position of counsel perceived them as a threat. So there's this infamous saying, two things can be true at the same time. There are absolutely instances where people in a position of counsel or just someone who's known for giving advice to others, they have given great advice and people were able to excel as a byproduct of that advice. But the flip side of that same token is they can intentionally give bad advice to individuals that they do not want to see prosper because they harbor feelings of jealousy and envy towards them. So if you take inventory and you realize that your life has been declining after you've been taking someone else's advice and counsel, you might have to start viewing them through the lens of a malicious mentor. The longer you stay in denial, the longer your decline is going to be.